My name's Seb, I just turned 18 and I was last year's Intrapreneur of the Year for Teens in Business Awards 2022. So my business journey started back as far as I can remember, back in primary school. Really loved creating new things and finding a different way to approach different aspects of tasks and different systems, and the idea of entrepreneurship, providing value to other businesses or other consumers, had so much value in this world, and that's where I really started becoming hungry to find out what I could do to really increase the value providing to other businesses.
In the early days of Seb, it was very ideas driven, and it was really interesting because his creativity comes out in those ideas. But over the course of the last 2 years, I think he's really learnt the underpinnings of business and applied them to sort of his ideas, which has made him a more well-rounded thinker. So when Seb brings his ideas to me and we sit down and have a coffee and a powwow about them, and act as a bit of a sounding board, I get the opportunity in class to sort of wrap the content around them and give him an opportunity to see maybe some different lenses from the business world that he's not necessarily thinking of.
Back when I was in primary school, I used to sell these fingerboard skate parks, which was probably the first time I was getting into sort of trade. And then in year 7, I started flipping stuff on eBay, which was my first interaction with B2C business, learning how to package and deliver stuff on e-commerce and get a real understanding of that world. When I was 15, I started my own flyer distribution company. It's called Hopper, and it was a more efficient way of distributing flyers between real estate and the droppers. A few years later, I ended up creating a ski brand on Instagram and an e-commerce store, which does about 1 million reach every month. And we've started to move on to AI automation for businesses, improving their sales funnel to attract and convert consumers. Execute Skiing is a skiing entertainment page on Instagram that I started about 3 years ago, filming funny clips with mates. We're not absolute pros, so we can't do your crazy flips and tricks, but I was posting more the engaging and relatable side of the ski field, which the majority of the ski industry resonated with. And that's what really propelled the growth and engagement of the account, and ultimately leading to the partnership with Threadbow Ski Resort. And it's currently doing about 1 million impressions per month now. I was able to channel my skills in media or content creation to path the way to land that partnership. It was just such a milestone.
I think his entrepreneurial endeavours are fantastic, and I really wish more boys would take that opportunity to explore some of their amazing ideas. He's certainly got a real love for it, so I think he's going to do great things, and I think eventually he'll find an idea and tap into something that is a true lifelong interest for him, and he'll be able to make and create something from his heart and soul that not only makes money but makes him really, really happy. And I think if he gets to that place, he'll find himself never working a day in his life, and I think that's the ultimate goal for someone like Seb.
I find in entrepreneurship there's really 3 main pillars, which is your skill, your hustle and experience. And experience was something I lacked and found a bit of a roadblock in my entrepreneurship journey. The support I've gained from young change agents, I believe, is such a catalyst to where I am in my success now. Just through all the mentoring, we've had connections, events, and being able to host online seminars really helped me bring me up to that next step in my entrepreneur journey, which I feel as any young entrepreneur needs is really that experience and guidance from those mentors. Entrepreneurship excites me because there's always something out there waiting to be discovered, whether that's the next Uber model, the next iPhone. The exciting thing about stepping into the unknown, an idea that's never been really put into action before, is always something that I find is really exciting. And also the ongoing journey of increasing value never stops. As Babe Ruth said, you swing big, you miss big. As if there was something I truly believed that was possible and a genuine idea, there's really nothing stepping in between me and giving it one solid go.